talk about Kamala Harris. If she does become a US president, the next president of the United States, what can we expect in terms of US immigration? Because this is what we care about here. I'm an immigration lawyer for over 21 years. I've seen presidents come and go. We've seen with Trump and Biden what a difference a president makes with immigration laws, with legal and undocumented immigrants, with the policies, how even the existing laws are applied in reality, in practice. So a president makes a big difference in terms of how immigrants are treated. And today we want to talk about what Kamala Harris will do if she becomes president based on her speeches, what she said, what she's written, and what's happened with her being a vice president under Biden. Well, in summary, I could just say that we expect the things that were happening under Biden's administration to continue in principle if Harris is elected. The first thing is that's different that Kamala Harris has spoken about is that she does believe in an earned pathway to citizenship. That means an amnesty or immigration reform that would help people who've been in the States for a long time without status to finally become green card holders, maybe first getting a work permit and some temporary status, but then moving on to a green card, and after maybe like 5 or even 7 years, US citizenship. She said that she's a vocal advocate for this earned pathway towards citizenship, and she said that you can protect the nation's borders while also simultaneously giving a fair chance to those who are here without status to become visible, to pay taxes, to get a social, to start driving, to be able to travel and eventually get a green card, maybe pay a penalty. But that's called the earned pathway to citizenship. Number 2 is what's going to happen with the borders. Well, she said that we have to make compromises about the borders because the Republicans and a lot of the cities in the United States and many states have been going crazy with this influx of undocumented and documented immigrants through the border, and they've overwhelmed the resources of those states and those cities, and there's a lot of political pressure on the president to deal with that. So she said that they will continue to try to close down the borders, and she does want some kind of a bipartisan, which means both parties have to agree, law to be passed through Congress that will carry real weight and will close the loopholes in the asylum process, granting the president more authority to manage the border during times of high illegal crossings. For asylum seekers, this means stricter regulations and potentially less opportunities to enter the U.S. For immigration attorneys, it underlines the importance of providing good legal representation. More than ever, you're going to need a good lawyer if Kamala Harris is elected, and they do begin to restrict or decrease ways to get asylum. 3 is family separation policies. She's been against separating families at the borders, and she will continue to say that she's against separating families at the border when they're entering U.S., and she's called it human rights abuse. Number 4 is refugees and asylum seekers. So refugees and asylum seekers will expect changes in 2025 and forward with, again, as I said, less opportunity to become an asylum seeker, to get asylum. And finally, I think TPS status will be extended for all of the countries under who are on the list for TPS eligibility. Perhaps new countries will be added to those who already have temporary protected status, TPS. And this is really good protection for people who are seeking to flee, to run away from persecution in their home countries. How can we help? Call Shepelsky Law Group, our team, for a consultation. This coming presidential election is going to be crucial for your rights as an immigrant. If you have a case, I don't think you should wait. I think you should start today. We're here. Schedule a consultation. We'll be happy to help you legalize in the United States.